What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE announces major changes, WWE fans are divided about the new announcement, 114 days left of John Cena in WWE, ESPN arrays AEW, condolences to Trish Stratus, a former WWE star debuts for AEW, a WWE star wants another baby, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at WWE Clash in Paris is said to be the last Peacock PLE. Now, our top story today takes a look at some major changes coming to WWE Premium Live events. It was reported earlier this month that WWE PLEs will be heading to ESPN as of 2026, but in a surprise announcement, it's now been revealed by WWE that ESPN will be the official home of PLEs as of September 20th. ESPN and WWE today announced that WWE Premium Live events will debut on ESPN platforms beginning September 20th, earlier than previously announced. The first WWE PLE to kick off the ESPN partnership will be the first ever Wrestlepalooza on Saturday, September 20th, live from Gainsborough Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Wrestlepalooza will stream live on the new ESPN direct-to-consumer streaming service beginning 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Both WWE and ESPN have subsequently confirmed that all PLEs will be available to ESPN direct-to-customer subscribers with an unlimited plan. All WWE content, including PLEs, will continue to air via Netflix internationally, and Raw and SmackDown will still air on the original platforms and networks in the US. But WWE fans seem divided. WWE released an official promo video promoting the move, and it raised a lot of eyebrows. The promo video focused heavily on celebrities, with names such as Snoop Dogg and Jelly Roll amongst the first names seen in the video. Fans were quick to question whether this was the right move, as the video barely had any wrestling content whatsoever, and looked more like a showcase for random celebrities. WWE using celebrities to promote their product is nothing new, but for a new deal and a new streaming provider, this doesn't make a lot of sense. For new fans who see Snoop Dogg and decide to tune into the PLE next month, Snoop Dogg isn't going to be on the show, as he's not a WWE regular, so what is the purpose of using names in the promo that are never on the show? It's a bizarre marketing choice, and fans are quite rightly questioning if WWE have their priorities in order. Triple H's ex-post of the video has received a lot of backlash, and it's understandable why fans are concerned about WWE's call when it comes to this. John Cena is one of the biggest names on planet Earth, and it would have made a lot more sense to present him front and center in the video. It appears that TKO are obsessed with celebrity involvement and trying to make WWE look like the coolest brand in the world. Whilst this makes perfect business sense, by the time TKO took over, WWE was already a red-hot commodity and was doing record business everywhere they went. This has nothing to do with celebrity involvement, but it had everything to do with an insanely over roster and a strong, consistent creative output. But WWE is definitely going all out for the next PLE. And WWE has just under a month to build up the first ever WWE Wrestlepalooza show, and they've already announced the wrestlers that will be appearing on the show in some capacity. Wrestlepalooza will feature a blockbuster headlined attraction with John Cena, as well as the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre in major matches throughout the night. This event, held in partnership with Indiana Sports Corp, will mark the last time Cena wrestles in Indianapolis. The WWE also confirmed that Cena will wrestle a name that he hasn't wrestled against in over a decade. And this, of course, is the Great Khali. No, just kidding, it's Brock Lesnar. Next up, a WWE legal issue. Now that WWE has formally announced the Wrestlepalooza show, fans have been quick to notice that the name of the show is actually trademarked by another promotion. There were a lot of theories online that WWE's delay in announcing the show was due to this, but it's now been reported by Bodyslam that the rights have been transferred or sold directly to WWE. WWE has officially announced their upcoming September 20th, 2025 PLE as being titled Wrestlepalooza, which sparked much discussion about who owned the trademark for the name. The name Wrestlepalooza was originally used for ECW pay-per-views and super shows back in the 90s, but the name was brought back to life and trademarked by First Wrestling LLC. The report continued by saying, "I spoke to sources about the Wrestlepalooza trademark, and I was told that as of August 11th, 2025, all First Wrestling talent and staff were to no longer mention or make reference to Wrestlepalooza. which would indicate that the rights for the Wrestlepalooza trademark had been sold or transferred to WWE. With today's announcement, it looks like WWE now officially owns the trademark for the name Wrestlepalooza and that a deal was reached for the First Wrestling LLC over the rights. There remains a lot of confusion surrounding why exactly WWE picked this name. The name is rather outlandish, especially for a new show debuting on ESPN. It's possible that WWE and ESPN wanted a name that was somewhat similar to Wrestlemania, but using a show name that they didn't initially have the trademark for is a bold move to say the very least. Next up, 114 days left of John Cena. WWE and Peacock also had a major announcement yesterday as both parties confirmed that Peacock would be the new home of Saturday Night's Main Event. Saturday Night's Main Event will stream in primetime exclusively on Peacock 4 times each year, featuring WWE's top superstars, rivalries, championship matches and more. Peacock will exclusively stream 2 nights of Saturday Night's Main Events this year, with the first taking place on November 1st. Additionally, Saturday Night's Main Event on December 13th will feature John Cena in his retirement match. This now officially means that we only have 114 days left of John Cena in WWE. The show taking place on NBC received major criticism as the network spammed the show with commercials and fans simply didn't want to see Cena's final match filled with adverts. The announcement of the November Saturday Night's Main Event is somewhat of a surprise as the final few months of the calendar year are now totally stacked as WWE have multiple PLEs in 2 specific editions of Saturday Night's Main Event. Now, the announcement did mention that WWE would have a new main roster show, and we don't think it's another competitor to Raw or SmackDown. We believe that it is Saturday Night's Main Event. Next up, ESPN arrays AEW. Now, ESPN has covered wrestling content from both WWE and AEW for some time now, but now that ESPN has an official deal with WWE, the coverage of AEW has immediately been cancelled. ESPN's official website has deleted all of their AEW content, so it appears that ESPN will exclusively be talking about WWE for the foreseeable future. It's unknown at this point if WWE are behind this or ESPN are just of the belief that it's a conflict of interest to continue to cover WWE's rival promotion. Next up, Natalya makes history. Now, Natalya recently made history as she's now the first female pro wrestler to win the Luthez Award. Natalya took to Instagram to mention, "To be the first woman to be awarded the prestigious Luthez Award means so much to me, as the Luthez is held as a standard bearer in wrestling. Like everything worth spending a life chasing, the wrestling business has never been easy. It's not easy today, it never gets easy, and if it ever does, I'll know that's when it's time to hang them up. Thank you Cauliflower Alley Club for thinking of me." Now, this is a huge honor. Many wrestlers took to her Instagram post to congratulate her and would like to congratulate her as well. Next up, condolences to Trish Stratus. The WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus took to Instagram yesterday to announce the passing of her mother. Stratus would pay tribute to her mum in a heartfelt post that contained photographs and videos from throughout her mother's life. Stratus's mother was battling cancer and unfortunately, she lost the battle. Stratus's mother was going through a battle with cancer. We'd like to offer our condolences to Stratus and her family during this time. Next up, the latest on Chris Jericho's WWE return. Though there continues to be rampant speculation that Chris Jericho is WWE bound. These rumors started after Jericho liked posts on social media hinting at a return, and then he decided to post a video of his 2013 Royal Rumble comeback on his TikTok. And now Fightful Select have provided an update on Jericho's status, and it turns out that WWE has pumped the brakes on a Jericho return, as Jericho still has several months left on his current AEW deal. Jericho liked a post on Instagram that implied that he should go back to WWE, which led to a lot of buzz regarding a potential return. This was magnified by reports that had been discussed, but some in WWE pumped the brakes on that. It was noted to us that regardless, Jericho is signed throughout 2025 and has a number of months left on his deal. Additionally, Fightful Select's report added that whilst Jericho hasn't come up in creative meetings, he's on good terms with WWE. WWE sources that we spoke to said that Jericho's name hasn't come up whatsoever around the creative process, so if conversations have happened regarding him internally, it wasn't in that department. There are certainly talent who have been speculating about his potential return, and higher-ups told us that Jericho remains on good terms with WWE. One source in the company called the situation far too early to tell because WWE doesn't seem sure what Jericho's status will be in the coming months. It's widely believed that Jericho will be a free agent by early 2026, which could mean that Jericho would be available for the 2026 Rumble and WrestleMania 42, maybe for one last hurrah. Next up, Kevin Owens has a hilarious response to Naomi's pregnancy. And many WWE superstars have taken to social media to congratulate Naomi and Jimmy Uso on the announcement of Naomi's pregnancy. But Kevin Owens, who's currently sidelined with an injury, gave his own response saying, "I have high hopes that with Naomi and gigantic Jim, the nicest bloodline member despite being so misguided as his parents, the child will turn out to be a decent human being, unlike his uncles and the children of his various family members, former tag team partners." To be honest, this is the nicest thing we've ever heard Kevin Owens say. Next up, a former WWE star debuts for AEW. Now AEW are currently in the UK, and last night they held their tapings for their weekly Collision show. During the tapings, former WWE star Isla Dawn would debut for the promotion. Dawn was mostly known for a tag team with Alba Fire, and Dawn is a former women's tag team champion, so she brings in a ton of experience to AEW's women's division. Next up, a WWE champion doesn't want to turn heel. Cody Rhodes' potential heel turn is a topic that is discussed seemingly every month, and now on the latest episode of his podcast featuring Becky Lynch, the reigning WWE champion outright stated that he has zero interest in being a bad guy. I have the complete opposite outlook. On all these metrics, on all of these measurables, I just don't have any interest in being a bad guy. I just don't know if I could do it. I don't know if my heart would be in it. The Rock was the one who wanted Rhodes to turn heel at the start of the year, but this idea wasn't well received by Triple H and Rhodes, and WWE subsequently pivoted and went with the John Cena heel turn instead. And finally, a WWE star wants another baby. Now our final story today takes a look at new comments from Becky Lynch, who's revealed that she would like another baby. During that aforementioned interview with WWE champion Cody Rhodes, Lynch discussed being a mother, and this is where she revealed that she would love another child, but she still needs to figure out her future plans. My family is amazing. I love that my daughter she's always asking for a little brother. She wants a little brother, and eventually I would love another one. I just have to figure that out. She said the worst thing she could possibly say to me. She said, "When you're done working, when you make enough money, then can I have my little brother?" But the other thing is that I love working. I love what I do. I love coming out and having nights like tonight. I love it, but growing the family would also be amazing. So it's one of those things, and I don't know if you ever feel like this, but there's just not enough time. Our Lynch went viral this week after a hilarious response to Naomi's pregnancy reveal, and whilst Lynch has admitted that she rarely uses social media, she's still on fine form whenever she steps back into the digital world. In fact, Naomi even responded to that, saying that she learned from the best. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.